internal lamps are okay or not. Also how to maintain the tracker, cleaning the tracking system or checking that it's okay or not. Leveling the instrument also to be sure that we are going to take good also measurements. And okay, if you agree, we can start with the basic maintenance. I mean, basic cleaning of the instrument. For example, what parts can be cleaned or what parts of the instrument should be not clean at all. Okay, we can start removing the cover of the instrument. ¿Virginia está por aquí? Marta, ¿qué? Necesita Virgilio.
Ya vine ya. Ya va.
No tenemos un protector redondo, ¿verdad?
No, ese.
Okay, before taking out the cover of the instrument, we have to protect the UV dome, which is very important, and also if we damage the UV dome, it will be very expensive to replace it. So now we don't have the cover to put on top of the UV dome, but okay, you can use something like this or so now we are going to remove the cover and we want to show we can start with the showing them what part of the instrument we can, for example, clean or check that it's okay and what parts should be avoided to clean. So we remove the cover of the instrument. So here we have the box with the silica head. It's important to keep the brewer as dry as we can instrument, and it's important not to touch the internal mirrors here in any way. If you detect that you have to make some maintenance of the mirrors, it's better to contact some technical staff or to do that. So never touch the mirrors of the spectrometer. But you can clean, for example, the window of the instruments. If you see that you see some dust or some dirt, you can clean it with some special issue, no? With some special paper, optical paper, for example, and then we have the zenith prints here. It's important also to protect it, so in case that you have to move the instrument, you will have to be sure that the zenith prims is pointing down to the internal lamps, not pointing up, for example, but pointing down. You can accomplish it, for example, making some ZE command or manually rotating the prims down.
You can finish with an 8G and it measures the lamps and it stays mirrored down. So
Yeah, you can make some AG, for example, before
pack.
before packing the instrument. And okay, maybe you wish also to remove some, for example, if the silica bag get broken, and then you can clean the silicon in some way. You can do that also, but after all, the important thing is not to touch the spectrometer mirrors here. This is very important. In case you need to make some maintenance here, it's better to contact the technical staff or keep on and staff. Or
one of the normal problems with here is that the micrometer can get stuck, and then you have to open. If you have the Brewer switch on, you have to switch the PMT, and then you open, and with taking a lot of care, you unstuck the micrometer, and then you close again. Normally you have to point here the position, and the best is to put in the position, more or less, and then resetting measure HPAG, and it tries to find the correct position. It's the normal operation here, no more.
so now we can put again the cover on, and
when you pack for travel, the most important to protect is this one. Another piece here to protect this from hitting the window, the quartz, and protect with something like this, and another one here. And you have to put something here. Normally, we have blocks of foam to put here in order to don't leave the instrument move. Now it's hard because it's pressed by the tracker, but normally this can move easily. And if you get in a car or in a plane, it moves. So the best is to put some foams here under the optics and protect this and this, I think. If you have to travel, remove the bags because they can break and you will be some hours getting them. So,
okay.
the last one. Normally you can check it. Has two screws.
Virgilio, voy a asegurarme de que no está encendida la lámpara. Porque no, porque está mirando hacia abajo.
Está apagado.
¿Está apagada?
Sí. Another one here.
But in any case, it's very important to turning off the instrument before trying to replace the internal lamps. Now the brewer is on, but you have to turn it off. Very important.
Because
It's very important. You have to
yes,
stress this.
yes, if you don't unplug this, probably you can get this saturated and you can burn the photomultiplier. Then sometimes the problem here, this is the most important part, this is the optics. Here you have the grating. This is a single one, so only this is the path of the light, and then go to the slit mask and go to the photomultiplier. The problem here is you can get, like now, for example, it's at the end of the, and probably it's hard. Yes.
Was it started?
Está bloqueado. So the best way is to put this up. ¿Cuál es la
¿Dónde
posición?
ponerlo? Explica esto, claro.
6:15.
6:15 puede ser.
You normally have here the operational position, so you have to put more or less in the position. Okay.
It shouldn't get damaged. If the PNT faced the sun, it would get damaged. And then you may not be able to use it again. But if you just open it up like this, sun is directly going to the PMT, it gets saturated and it may take a while before it stabilizes again. And this can be like a day later or at least a few hours. So if you've exposed it to bright sunlight outside for a while, then that can be a problem if you want to immediately measure afterwards. And you want to avoid generally opening optics outdoors where there's dust, moisture, etc., pollen. All these things stick to the optics and you don't really want to clean them. So it's best just to keep them clean and then you avoid the problem. Okay.
There are no
Yeah.
shutter to block
There's
the
no
PNT.
shutter. If you do have to open it, you could cover it with something, cap, black tape, etc. Yeah.
Where?
You do, yeah,
Where is
fine.
the entrance leak? This is, you have the sleep mask here, and this is.
The PMT is the large black tube on the back
Yes.
with the entrance beyond the bulkhead.
Okay. No, tú decime,
And now don't forget to plug again. Because okay.
So we are going to do it now. If you notice, if the tracker is on, you can't move the tracker. It's hard to move it, so we have to turn it off first. And para que vean lo de la limpieza. And now we use some level like this to perform the leveling of the instrument. Dejemos verlo. The method we use in Atisaña. So the first thing we have to do is to decide which one of the three legs we are going to keep fixed. Normally, or it is recommended to fix the northernmost leg, in this case this one, so we move the instrument to this leg and we level the bubble, let's say. And okay, this is the starting point of the leveling. This will be the last. think that the brewer is okay. Now you can be sure that it's going to take good ozone measurements. At least it's level, which is an important.
Are you sure the floor optics is leveled as well?
Yes, for optics, but this is another. This is different for this procedure. To be sure that the floor optic is level.
Yes, because if you still it, you will not get any good measurement.
Yeah, but in principle, you as an operator, you think that it's okay. Mainly because when you put the spectrophotometer on top of the tracker, you get the corrupted levels.
Yes, but if you turn the zenith lens upwards, and you can put a small
Yeah, you can put a bubble.
a small bubble,
Yeah.
and turn it around and see if the bubble stays.
The important is to keep the leveling on the all the time. This is the most important. Not the absolute leveling, but the important is to keep
Okay,
leveling all the
we are
time.
talking now of leveling the tripod,
Okay.
basically, of removing the floor imperfections and so on. But about the floor optics,
The level is here.
Yes.
It should be level from Kipason.
yeah, this is something that we want from Kivan.
Yes. You can see that you can lose some steps because of this metal here. And I don't know, it depends on how hard is this press here. You can have more metal or less. So you can check in a dry paper and ¿tenemos?
Sí.
You will see. This is kind of something. No se coloca, ahora viene otro grupo. It's very, very deep. So you have to clean. Don't clean everything to leave something for the other room. Okay, and then you see this metal. It can lose a step, so probably he won't be able to follow the sound. He can lose some steps and
It's very important also if you see some metal flakes in the disc. It is better to contact some technical staff or maybe to ask Kipansonen what can be happening or do you understand? If you see some flakes here of metal, then something is going wrong with maybe something is going wrong or not.
yes,
But it's different
probably it's
to-
too hard. And then it has exactly, you have to check here with a dynamometer. And it has an exact pressure. So
I think if here users and they don't know nothing
you're
about
right.
brewer, they say that location should be good. Brewer should see all date he turns, he should see the sun. Also vegetation, we can see the trees if it's small trees, and after next year it can be higher. What else? I think, yeah, and of course the elements, because if your brewer located near the factory or near where is pollution can be done, with pollution, it can be checked that you have really clean screens to see that you're really measuring correct measurements. And here you have two observations points. And through these two observations points, you can, in a clearly bright day, you can see that your scan actually, that you see the sun, and inside you see the image of the sun. And this image of the sun should be
Yes, but
exactly inside.
this is exciting. We are going to make
okay,
some sighting.
Sorry.
This is important also because the humidity is
So
very
please come
damage,
up,
can
because
damage
if not,
the
there
instrument.
will be another hour here.
Yeah, please delete last 15 minutes.
So what?